Hi, Lee Burton here with Gray Cook, and we're extremely excited to announce the FMS Academy. We started this company now as not a business back 25 years ago, Gray. It was more
to make ourselves better.
Yeah, we're just coming up with a screen that we're trying to help the high school athletes in our area, and that's turned into where we are today. And since that time, we've definitely created more test assessments along the way, and each of those tools can help you depending on the profession or really what your goal is.
So people stop by our website all the time, buy our books and courses all the time, and they always say, what should I take? Well, it used to be a course decision. It's sort of a curriculum now. If you're working predominantly in healthcare, dealing with people who have movement pain, there is a way to lay a functional baseline there. And the changes you can make when you have that additional perspective are pretty good. And you learn a lot, but you also raise the bar with your staff. It's a new communication vehicle. If you're not dealing in rehab and healthcare, but you're dealing in general wellness, fitness across the lifespan, the number one thing movement can bring to you is, does the person in front of me have risk factors that I don't need to program around? I can actually make these remedies part of the program. That's really cool because we didn't operate off risk factors in the beginning. We had a hunch if you couldn't move, you probably couldn't cover those positions at speed or at function. That's in the data now. That's in the research now. We can actually do movement risk factors like we would for your cardiovascular system or your nutrition. There are things you shouldn't be doing, and I can see the mark on your body. But there's one more thing. We work with high-end athletes and performance people and people taking fitness to a different level. Certain little movement screens aren't good enough. We go right into capacity. Yes, that is when you're doing sets, reps, and choosing to delete or add an exercise at a capacity level. That means you're moving weight and going faster than a normal person. So if you know where you want to make an impact, we've actually got a string of courses that will get you there quicker than randomly picking the things that look like you need. Because why? We are PTs, we are athletic trainers, we are strength coaches, we are chiropractors, we are personal trainers. We are you. We already know the curriculum you need, but you got to ask us.
And I think that the one thing that we've been able to do over the last 20 some years is continue to make this curriculum more robust, because too often people will take a course and say, what do I do next? Well, by us continuing to take that feedback, continuing to increase our offerings, we now have what we feel confident and really feel good about releasing as an academy. So for one small fee, you can actually access all of these courses. Even if you're a personal trainer in fitness, go and maybe take one of those medical-based courses so you have a better idea of what they're looking at and what they're doing. Same if you're a medical professional. Now you can cross over. That's been one thing, Gray, been part of our mission since day one, is getting our professions to communicate better. And by understanding the education that everything is being offered to each profession, you'll definitely be able to communicate a little bit better as well.
Now, you'll learn the language of function because it speaks to risk, readiness, and all the things that are actually taking us more into what I would consider epidemiology. How do I predict how the person in front of me is going to do with my program? This is one extra piece of information that's scaled right to what you need, but you got to lean in and tell us exactly what you want. There's a curriculum for you.
And I think one of the biggest questions we got over the years is, what about, how do I fix this problem? Well, we've got a lot of courses baked into this academy that directly will help you provide you with the exercise solutions for the problems you find. So by putting this on the curriculum, we make it very easy, make it pretty inexpensive for you. So definitely check it out.
Thank you.